Thank you, Michael. That's right. I'm here in Delphi. We just completed yet another day of very technical, very detailed testimony. This morning, we heard from a DNA analyst for the Indiana State Police, Stacy Bosnowski, and I might be mispronouncing that. I hope I'm not. She testified about all of the items that were found at the crime scene and in the creek, as well as items that were tested from Richard Allen's home when they conducted that search warrant, that she tested for DNA, that she did find some unknown DNA mixtures, that she could not determine how many contributors contributed to some of those samples. There was also some hair that she was not able to identify because it didn't have enough of the DNA or skin material on it. She said that she did find male DNA on the hoodie that Abigail Williams was found wearing. And that, of course, was the hoodie that Libby had been wearing earlier in the day. But she admitted that none of the items that she tested connected Richard Allen to the crime scene or to the girls to any of the items that were taken during the search of his home. And she explained that she exhausted all of the resources of their laboratory in doing as many tests as they could. This afternoon, we heard from a blood pattern expert, a Major Pat Cicero. He's with the LaPorte County Sheriff's Department. And he talked about the blood that was found in various scenes around the crime scene and how that was all Liberty German's blood, that Abigail's blood was only found in the immediate area where her body was located. And that's what led them to believe that Libby's body was moved. They think that she was dragged by her arm. But he also admitted that nothing that he looked at connected Richard Allen to the scene or to the girls. Now, an interesting thing happened as soon as court was over. The jury was excused, and the prosecutor is trying to have some Google searches admitted from a Google Gmail account that they say that Richard Allen admitted to using when he was first interviewed by police in 2022 when they refound that tip and started looking at him. And that was on October 13th of that year. And that he wants to admit that into evidence. And the defense argued, citing a case law that talked about some sexually explicit internet searches that were done in a case, I believe it was Watson v. State, and that the state would need to be able to prove that no one else had access to that account or that device. They indicated that perhaps Richard Allen's wife, Kathy, could testify that others may have had access to that. The judge is taking that issue under advisement. We expect to hear her ruling in the coming days. Testimony resumes tomorrow here at Carroll County Circuit Court, 9 a.m. Michael?